Hey guys, welcome back. Good morning. We're going to go ahead and do whatever comes out for all signs and for members at the end. Good morning, Kitty, Alexi, Tiffany, Aries Man, Janet, good morning. So what we're going to do is whatever comes out. So this will be a general reading. Okay, I want to say it once, and throughout the reading, I'll let you guys know it's general, but this is going to be a general reading. So whatever comes out, what do you guys need to know at this time? So take the reading however it resonates, please. Because I kind of had some shitty comments the other day. So basically with these kind of readings, it's going to be whatever comes out. So take what resonates. If it does not resonate, if it's not your situation, it could be somebody around you going through this. So it could be a friend, a family member, it could be a coworker. So it could resonate in some way with you. If it doesn't, just disregard it. Watch other placements. Your sun, your moon, your rising, Venus cross watch. Just because you're a certain sign doesn't mean every sign is going to resonate. So just however it resonates for you, I'm here to give you guys guidance and to give you guys help during a situation, not to make your life more complicated, not to piss you guys off. Honestly, that's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to piss you guys off every morning. I want you guys to feel clarity, to feel happy and joyful watching my readings. And if you feel any kind of anger or any kind of hostility towards me, if you feel like, because I've had that actually happen yesterday, please do not watch. You know what I mean? Like, scroll on. There's other tarot readers. If you don't mesh with me, you don't vibe with me, you don't like my content, please just go the other way. You know what I mean? Because I'm just here to help. I honestly am here to help you guys. I have built relationships and friendships because of this channel, and I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable or pissed off or make your situation like I'm just downplaying it. That's not my intention at all. So I just want to let you know my intentions are pure, and I'm just wanting to give you guys a clarity that you guys need moving forward. I am 100% blunt on this channel, and that sometimes that can be kind of a curse. It's, it's good for some people that need to hear that, but then it's also a curse for those that don't want to hear it. I'm going to say it anyways. I don't care, whatever happens, I'm just going to say what comes out, what I feel intuitively. I also feel like I'm becoming more psychic as well. So I'm wanting to just give you guys the clarity that you guys need. Just take my advice if you want to, if you will. I'm not a doctor. I'm not Dr. Phil. I'm not a licensed professional yet, but I am going to school for psychology. So I'm starting to kind of get to know, things about tarot more because of the psychology. So I just want to point that out there. I'm not giving you guys life advice. I'm not a professional. Just take whatever resonates with what you will. Okay. Hey, Ernestine. And we're about to go into a Mercury retrograde. I can feel it already. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Tilda. Hey, Alban. Hey, everybody. Ira. All right, let me write Alban's question down real quick, guys, before I get started. So if you have any questions, I'm going to write them down now, but I suggest you guys wait till the end. Okay. What is coming next week? Okay. If you guys want to join, be a member, book a personal reading, all of that's below in the description. I'm going to get ready to get started here. Hey, Manette. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. And sometimes it is a curse, but I know wholeheartedly when I'm on here that I'm telling the truth. I'm not just saying things for clickbait. I'm not just saying things because you want me to. I'm telling you guys what you guys need to hear so you guys can move forward with some kind of understanding, some kind of clarity. Because I've watched other readers, I'm not going to say who, where I don't feel like I've learned anything. I feel like I don't know anything more about the situation than what I did before. So, and that's not my goal. I want you guys to feel like you have learned something or you feel more comfortable. You understand kind of your situation. All right, let's get started. Hey, Mitzi. So that's just a disclaimer. Okay, and this is a general reading. So whatever comes out, comes out. All right, Aries, 443. All right, what does Aries need to know? Let's see. And I am doing $20 emergency readings if you guys want to book those. Oh, thank you, Angel Eyes. I really appreciate you. All right, what's the tea? There's something you're ignoring, Aries. Reflecting. Okay. There's something you're ignoring. Maybe you realize there's something you've ignored. Oh, thank you, Alban. Okay, I hate nothing about you in reverse. Toxic. Okay, this kind of feels like the Virgo reading I just did earlier. You're starting to see somebody in a different way. You're starting to see somebody as like, maybe I don't like this person anymore. The mask and conflict reverse. There's somebody in your energy you've been ignoring. I want to say the red flags. You've been ignoring the red flags, not wanting to see them for how they are. This person has worn some kind of mask around you. This could have been, some of you, a friend, could have been a coworker. High Priestess, Three of Pentacles. I think your intuition told you that there's something to look out for with this person. You feel kind of, there's something going on with this connection or this person where it's like, I kind of had a feeling to kind of keep them disconnected from me or not really so close. It's almost like somebody was showing you who they weren't and you like them for who they were portraying to you as. The person that they wanted to act like they were, but not who they actually are. Yeah, Seven of Swords in reverse. Magician in reverse. Seven of Cups reversed. And the Star in reverse. Page of Swords reverse. That's weird. Hermit reverse. I said that came out in the Virgo reading. So I think it's an energy. There's somebody around you. It's like you've seen them for what they portray to be and not who they actually are. Okay? Not who they actually are. And this feels like a situation where they were good at lying to you. They were good at being manipulative, acting like somebody that they weren't. And you didn't realize that until now. I think you're starting to realize like how this person is. They could have been putting rose-colored glasses on you, lying to you, portraying as somebody they're not. Okay? Because I think you're starting to hate this person or starting to have bad feelings. Oh, thanks, Redbeard. Starting to have bad feelings because it's like, man, this person used me, or man, this person, I didn't want to believe they were this way. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The World in reverse. Four of Swords and the Two of Wands. The Hanged Man. Some of you, it's a friend. It could be a friend. It could have been a coworker. It's like, I didn't want to think they would do me this way. I didn't want to think it or believe it. There's somebody like, as you're reflecting, as you're sitting back and realizing, it's like you're seeing everything differently. You're seeing this person differently. You're seeing things they've said to you differently. And I think a lot of you are just not doing anything because you don't want conflict. You don't want to draw attention to this. But yet it's like, I don't really want this person in my life. I'm seeing them for how they are. They're very manipulative. They're deceitful. Yeah, Seven of Wands. I think you got your guard up to this person. Knight of Wands reverse. Eight of Wands and the Temperance. Two of Swords. You don't want to talk to them. A lot of you feel done wrong. Now, if it isn't a friend, this could be a lover for some of you, where you didn't realize, man, this person was lying to me. They were being deceitful. This person wasn't being honest at all. They were acting like somebody they weren't. I think they were putting on this rose-colored glasses, portraying to be somebody that you wanted them to be, but they weren't actually that person. And I think now that you're in this reflecting period, yeah, now you're starting to realize ego in reverse. You're wondering, why did I let this person in? Why was I so attached to them? So for a lot of you, this could be a love connection where, you know, this person's trying to come back and convince you like, oh, it's not like that, or, oh, it's not this way. But you see it that way. And I think you're blocking them or just not wanting contact because you see them for how they are. Hey, Appreciate. Hey, Tess. What can you expect from this person? So it looks like you're keeping your guard up. Yeah, you don't want to fight with them, but it's an energy of like, I don't think they were telling me the truth. I think they were lying to me. I think they were being completely dishonest. Some of you could have felt like there was somebody else. Like they had somebody else and they didn't tell you. And that you just feel like they were nothing but a liar. Okay. So this could definitely be Aries, somebody that you were dealing with. Somebody romantically. Where it's like they acted like they were somebody that they weren't. And now you see them for how they are. What's your advice? And I think you're keeping your distance. You don't want to fight with them. Hey, Lost Unicorn. Yeah, Ace of Swords in reverse. Four of Pentacles reverse. I feel like it's a lost cause trying to have a conversation with somebody like this, because this is somebody that does not want to own up to what they did. They don't want to own up to their behavior, how they acted. I feel like it would be a pointless conversation. I think you putting up your guard, maybe blocking them, not talking to them ever again, that's a good idea. Yeah, this person's not going to own up to anything. They're not going to take accountability. With the Knight of Pentacles reverse, they're going to act like they're the victim, or act like, you did something personally to them, or act like somehow this affects them. This is a person where it's pointless to have a conversation with. It's mute. You're not going to get the response. You're not going to get the reaction you want. You're not going to get an apology. It's basically somebody that just doesn't own up to anything. And I think it's been a life that they've lived. Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles reverse. I wouldn't doubt this person's a white liar. They're a white liar. They're used to lying and getting themselves out of trouble, out of situations. This is just, it wouldn't do any good to have a conversation with them. And I think in your heart, you know that. It's over. It's mute. They don't see what they did wrong. They're not taking accountability. I just got to cut them out. Hey, Trish. Hey, Ira. I'm glad it resonates. So it could be a Virgo. Like I said, it could be a Virgo. I got Gemini. Could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. They could be a gaslighter as well. I'm kind of getting a gaslighter energy. Okay. Or like they're just gaslighting, making you feel like you're the problem when you're not. Could have been a Sagittarius, a Pisces, Capricorn, Gemini. But you feel like it's mute. You're starting to hate this person and what they put you through, and just mad. It's like, why do they treat me this way? All right, 11:38, Taurus. Okay, let me get more coffee. All right, let's see, Taurus. Whatever comes out. Oh, wow, that's crazy that they're a Virgo. Obsessive lover in reverse. Ego in reverse. Somebody was obsessing over you because of their ego. They were very egotistical. Now somebody realizes that you don't want them anymore, Taurus. So now they're moving away because they're not getting a reaction from you. Yeah, emotional intelligence reversed. Okay, this is somebody that's not emotionally intelligent, or they don't go off of feelings. This is somebody, I think they act upon ego, act upon their pride, their confidence. This isn't somebody that acts off emotions. Yeah, finality and reverse and muse. They could be trying to come back. They could be trying to come back to you, but you're not giving them the time of day. You're ignoring them. Oh, thanks, Tina. Yeah, this is somebody that doesn't act off emotions. They're very egotistical, okay? And it looks like it's not over. It looks like they're going to try to come back. But I saw copycat on the bottom. So they're going to try to come back, but do something differently. It's like they're studying you. So some of you, Taurus, are studying you of how to act differently. Or what's something I can do. Yeah, King of Swords. They're watching you. So why obsessive lover in reverse? Two of Wands in reverse. King of Swords, 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands reversed. Yeah, this is somebody, their pride is hurt because they don't feel like you want them anymore. They feel like you don't want them and their pride is hurt. They have a chip on their shoulder. And this is somebody, it's weighing heavy on them. Why doesn't Taurus want me? Why are they rejecting me? Why aren't they contacting me? Yeah, they relied too much on you for happiness or for general, I feel like even, like their ego, like they relied on you. And now you have turned your back on them. I don't think you have made yourself accessible to them anymore. This is somebody that they wanted you intellectually because you made them feel good with their ego as well. Yeah, the Queen of Swords, 3 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, and the Hermit reversed. You guys could have been a complete match with the Queen and King of Swords. You guys seem like you were kind of like you based a connection off intellectual and not really emotions right away. And I think it sucks because I feel like eventually you have developed feelings for this person or vice versa. And then there was some kind of third party in the mix because I think it kind of scared this person that you were their muse at one point. Okay. And I think they developed a very strong connection. It could have got to their head where they became very egotistical over you. Or they liked you for your expense, what you did for them, how you treated them, how you made them feel. And they kind of took advantage of that connection is what I'm seeing. And now it looks like you could be, because you didn't feel like this was going anywhere. You could be connecting to somebody else, not giving them this attention anymore. Because I don't think it's finalized and completely over. but they're going to try to mimic something or try to come back. The Lovers in reverse. They could feel like with copycat, you're trying to replace them. You're trying to replace this connection. You're trying to move on to somebody else. Page of Pentacles, Eight of Swords reversed, and the Tower. And they're going to try to come back to you. Yeah, Six of Wands, Seven of Swords. This person, yeah, they could feel like you're trying to replace them with somebody else. And then they're going to have this epiphany. Like they're going to find out about it. That you're talking to someone else. You're going to involve with someone else. That's going to hurt their ego. And this person's going to get mad that you no longer giving them the satisfaction of this attention anymore. Let's see. What can you expect? This is crazy. They no longer feel like you interested. Nine of Cups. The Four of Pentacles reverse. Knight of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles. I think you're going to feel a lot better. Because I got the King of Pentacles to the Emperor. Like you felt in this other connection very just like, I don't know. Some of you felt alone. You felt, lonely, or you felt like you didn't really have this relationship that you wanted. And I feel like as you're leaving this person and going to somebody new, the King of Pentacles to the Emperor, they're showing up for you the way this person didn't. Okay. And I don't think you're trying to replace them. I don't think you're trying to find another connection like them. You were just wanting to put yourself out there because you're sick of feeling alone. You're sick of feeling like your needs are not being met. And this person's going to get mad. But you got somebody showing up for you, wanting to provide for you, wanting a commitment. What this person's not willing to do, this person is, this new person. So what's your advice? Okay, base chakra in reverse. And Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you and this past person, there was blockages. This person wasn't able to give you what you wanted. They were blocking you. And I feel like this new person coming in is giving you more than what the other person wanted. Yeah, Emperor, King of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Empress. I mean, a lot of you guys could be connecting to somebody that has a lot of potential that could be your divine counterpart. I feel like this other person was a lesson. And there were so many challenges. For what reason? You know what I mean? I feel like this person is meant to be your person, this new person coming in. And it's going to just flow naturally. It's not going to be something that has a lot of challenges and blockages. It's just going to form equally. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, the Fool in reverse. It's just going to naturally work out. So it could be an Aries, could be a Taurus. But it's saying, like, if you feel like another situation is kind of a done deal, there's not much, growth or potential to see about something new. Because this looks better. Virgo, Gemini. Okay, Virgo could be any sign. Aquarius. All right. Let's see what's going on with Gemini. Happy birthday. 1807. Whatever comes out. Whatever comes out for Gemini, let's see. You're welcome, Janet. Okay, you're doing some reflecting. Maybe if you're into somebody or not. With hooked. Maybe you're trying to think about a connection. How you feel about them, if you're hooked on them or not. Ooh, pregnancy test. Unsure. Okay. Some of you guys could be afraid this person's trying to get you pregnant, and you're kind of worried about that. Wow. Yeah. Oh, God. Trapped in reverse, negativity, ghost. Damn. You guys could be either suspecting this person's trying to get you pregnant and get you trapped, or there's just a feeling like, oh my God, like, could this potentially happen? Is this happening? Yeah, you're feeling triggered. Some of you could be feeling triggered because it's happened to you in the past. Like somebody did this to you, or somebody was pregnant, somebody trapped you with a child. I don't know. Maybe you're thinking about the past, like how this happened. Maybe you don't want this to happen to you again. Okay. Hey, pretty pink. Why reflecting? The Two of Wands reverse, Four of Wands reverse, Ace of Cups, and the King of Swords. I mean, I think for a lot of you, maybe this already happened in the past and you're still haunted by what happened. And maybe you're unsure about a person, like opening up to them and wanting to connect to them because you were screwed over in the past. or somebody like lied about a pregnancy, or somebody tried to trap you with a pregnancy. Yeah, 9 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. Kind of feels to me like you want to let somebody new into your life. Page of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. But you're scared because of the past. You're like, I don't want to get hooked on this person and then get screwed over. Let me see. Why pregnancy test here? Because it feels like you're unsure about pursuing a connection with somebody. 2 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Wands, reverse. Queen of Wands. Yeah, like, can I trust this person? Is it safe to let this person in? 7 of Wands, reverse. Fool in reverse. Because this looks like somebody you're very interested in. Like, you want to pursue them. You could see a future with them. Some of you, you're thinking about a future. Some of you, I'm getting a situation where maybe you were pregnant in the past and like this other person left, this other person abandoned you. And there's a fear of that, of like this happening again. Or like if you got screwed over, you know, by somebody in the past. Like they acted like they wanted to have a future with you and have a baby with you, and then they fucked you over. That's kind of what it feels like. It's like I'm scared of like the past returning. Okay. Let me see. 7 of Cups reverse, Judgment reverse, the Queen of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. I think you just want to be open to love. And I think you found a person here that you're really connected to. Could be a fire sign, could be your complete match. But I think you're scared. I think you're trying to tell yourself that like this person isn't going to do me this way. This person isn't going to hurt me. So I don't know if somebody did abandon you and you were pregnant and somebody left you and you're pregnant. If there was like a chance of like, maybe you had a pregnancy scare and this happened. Take what resonates. I know for me personally, I'm just saying a personal experience. That's kind of why I never had other kids, honestly, because that happened to me, you know, and that's my biggest fear. And now it's like I'm going to be approaching 30 and it's like I would have liked to have more kids, but there's just a fear of that. And maybe you guys have a fear of that, of like somebody stepping out on you or somebody screwing you over. Some of you, if you actually didn't get pregnant, like there was a pregnancy scare, and then like, or maybe even some of you, if you're a masculine, this could have happened where like it wasn't even yours. Like the person was pregnant and like you weren't even the father, but you thought you were. So I think you're trying to convince yourself, like, get out of this negative headspace that this person's not going to hurt me like this other person did. What can you expect? This is like a weird message. 4 of Swords reverse, Ace of Swords reverse, Wheel of Fortune, 5 of Wands reverse. It's saying basically to go with the flow and don't be stressing yourself out. Don't be fighting out of a situation because it feels like somebody's brought into your life for a reason. And it's saying just because old patterns, or like don't let old patterns take over. Yeah, some of you, maybe there is a pregnancy, the Empress, or you're wanting children one day, but you're scared to have a child with somebody because somebody abandoned you before, or, you know, maybe it ended bad and like, luckily you were fine. I'm just getting like you're worried about that. Yeah, you went through some kind of lesson. 5-5. Some of you, you got hurt really bad. You got screwed over by somebody. And you want to believe that not everybody's like that. The 6 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, basically with the Empress in reverse, it's having trust in yourself with your judgment, you know, and knowing, okay, well, I know what I have to offer. I know my self-worth. I'm not going to let somebody treat me this way. I just feel like things are progressing for you. Things are moving forward. I think a lot of you, if you're wanting to have a child or wanting to maybe have a serious relationship, you're scared about like possibly what if this person cheating? What if this person leaving me? And it's saying to not have that thought because this person knew coming into your life is not like that. This was a past experience, okay? This was an experience, sadly, a lesson you had to learn, but this new person isn't. Okay, they're meant to come into your life. Hey, Lana, that's weird side message. So I don't know if you're pregnant the second time or if there was a pregnancy scare or something like that. Or if you're unsure about wanting a future because of this. I have Scorpio, Leo, all right, Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius. But I see new love and I see you being treated fairly the way you're meant to. And you're hooked on somebody, but you're scared of what's to come because of this. All right, let's go ahead and do Cancer. Hey, FK, 2438. Let me get some more coffee. All right, Cancer, let's see whatever comes out. Hey, April. Let's see whatever comes out for Cancer. Okay, wants you back in reverse. Dust it off. Okay. Some of you are trying to accept that maybe, okay, expected a new beginning. This is weird. Some of you, this is kind of like what came out in the last reading. This is so weird. You guys could be wanting to reconcile with somebody, but not knowing if they want you back. And you're trying to dust it off like if they don't. Okay, let me see. Hey, Dank. Magnifying glass in reverse. Some of you, yeah, you don't know if somebody wants you back or not. You don't know if somebody still wants you. Hey, Lola. You don't know if this person wants you back. You're wanting a new beginning with somebody. And you're trying to dust it off. Like, what if they reject me? What if they don't want me? You don't really know where you stand. So why want you back in reverse? The Emperor in reverse. The Hermit. 6 of Pentacles and the Temperance reverse. Some of you don't know if enough time has passed. Like, what if this person's lost interest? What if they don't want me anymore? You know? Judgment. Yeah, it looks like you're wanting to reconcile with somebody, but not knowing. Like, do they still care about me? Do they ever care about me at all? Do they want to reconcile? Because that's kind of just exactly what came out in your last reading. And you guys could be initiating it. They could be. Because somebody wants a new beginning, but not knowing if the other person's open to it. Yeah. Knight of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords reverse. 7 of Cups reverse. The Devil. A lot of obsessive thinking about this. Like, should I pursue it? Should I not? You know, I need more clarity. Hanged Man in reverse. Yeah, I need to see like this perspective. I need a bigger perspective. It looks like somebody, you or them, wants to reconnect. You know, enough time has passed. I miss them. I want to come back into their life. But then I don't know if they want me back. There's a chance they may not. Because it looks like there's a lack of truth, a lack of clarity. Just want answers. Yeah, 3 of Cups. Like, are we going to get back together? 3 of Swords. Ace of Pentacles, reverse, High Priestess. 10 of Swords, reverse, the Lovers. I mean, this is very intense. This is an intense connection. And I think that's why you're seeing signs about them. The Hermit, the High Priestess. You're wanting to reconcile. You want this person back into your life because you feel like spiritually they are your person. And maybe you feel like, you know, you or them, whoever, when you guys weren't in each other's lives, like things were not going well. There was a lack of control. There was a lack of, you know, things just working out all together. This looks like somebody that is your person. And I think you want to know, is there a chance to fix this? You know, I don't want to be rejected. So somebody's initiating this. I don't know if it's you or them. Take how this resonates, but somebody wants to reconcile. Somebody's heartbroken. Somebody wants to come back together. Could have been a third party for some of you. What can Cancer expect from this? Okay, 9 of Pentacles. The Moon in reverse. The Page of Cups. Ace of Wands. The Tower. I see an unexpected apology, unexpected message. You guys could be coming forward. And that's what I got in the other reading, is that you guys are coming forward because you want this person back into your life and wanting to take initiative, wanting to tell them how you feel. Okay, there was a third party. Somebody's finally single. Somebody's finally able to give to the other connection. So what's your advice here? 5 of Swords. It's saying here, like with the 5 of Swords, it's kind of up to you. If you really want this person, maybe you're needing to take some kind of initiative. Because if you don't make an attempt, you're not going to get anything. Yeah, communication, Ace of Swords. If you don't play your cards right, if you don't try to make some kind of attempt, you're not going to get anything. It's saying not to think about what could go wrong and what could go right. Okay? So if this is you, if you're feeling called to reach out to them, to message them, what's the worst that can happen? Okay? I feel the worst I could say is no, and then you have your answer. You know what I mean? So, because I feel like you've been stuck. You've been stuck here. Wheel of Fortune reverse, 2 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles reverse. Like not knowing what can happen moving forward, not knowing if it will move forward. And it's saying, what's the worst that can happen? 5 of Swords. At least you'll have your answer. You know what I mean? So it's like if you don't try, you won't get nothing back. So it could be a Scorpio. I have Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn, Pisces, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Virgo, Aries, So somebody's expecting a new beginning and taking initiative. All right, what we got for Leo? 3006. All right. All right, Leo, let's see whatever comes out. Somebody's watching you on a fake account. I don't like this, though. It's not like romantic because I have fake account and divination abuser. So it's like somebody's like mad watching you on other accounts. They're not causing drama, though. They're just watching you. It's like they're watching you, but they're not doing anything. They're watching you on a fake account. They're mad. They're mad of what they see. They're trying to copycat you. Yeah, there's somebody trying to take your ideas. They're watching you on another platform, another account. Okay, fake friends in reverse. This looks like somebody you're not even friends with. You don't even know who this person is. Or maybe you were friends with them. Okay, risky in reverse. So this person doesn't care what they're doing. They don't care what they're doing. They're trying basically to take what you have. They're trying to abuse their power. They're trying to take you down. The Star and the Seven of Cups. This is an energy of somebody wanting the same wish as you, wanting to do the same thing as you. Hey, Marmar. This is somebody that doesn't care. Yeah, they're lurking in the shadows. Could be a Virgo with the Hermit. Why fake account and divination abuser? Six of Wands. The Hermit. Eight of Pentacles. I'm getting double Virgo here. Four of Cups in reverse. Page of Pentacles, reverse, Page of Wands. Somebody not liking the attention that you're getting. Almost feels like a person that was discrediting you. So I don't know how they're discrediting you, but it almost feels like somebody that was like trying to get other people not to like you or get other people to not like want to like support you. It's like they're mad that you're getting the support is what I'm seeing. This is somebody that's mad that you're getting support that they didn't want you to have. It's like you're looking like somebody, Page of Wands. Almost, I'm getting that energy of like this person very like jealous. Like, okay, well, like we were supposed to be friends. We were supposed to be like acquaintances. And then it's like, but I don't want you to do better than me is the energy I'm getting. I don't want you to do better than me. I don't want you to do anything better. It's like, it's cool to say that I'm friends with you, to act like you're somebody cool and popular, but I don't want you to be more popular than me. It's kind of the energy I'm getting. It's like the new kid at school. Like I want, you to be my friend because you look cool. You're the new kid. I want to like, but I don't want you to have like a popularity. I want you to kind of be my friend and be known as a new kid. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. This person's trying to copycat you because you became more successful or you're gonna be. Knight of Cups. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles reverse. Some of you are, so it's an energy this person's mad because somebody likes you too that they like. So I don't know if you guys are in the same kind of work dynamic, but it's like then somebody else likes you or has romantic feelings for you that possibly they've been liking because they feel in competition with you. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. They feel in competition because some masculine feels like you're more of a vibrational match than they are. Yeah, this is somebody trying to compete with you. The Star in reverse, Eight of Swords, because you have more popularity or you look more cool. Oh, you're welcome, Lola. This is somebody that they don't care that it's risky. Yeah, they don't care. This is somebody that's like, I'm going to get what I want. Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to get on top or I'm going to be popular. It's like, I don't care if I have to basically tear you down. I'm going to get what I want. I don't like that energy. This is somebody that's very vengeful towards you. They're mad. They could be hate watching you and just mad like this was supposed to be me or this was mine. Like very competitive, very mad. Justice. Yeah, this person's like, this is mine. This is mine. It's almost like if you guys work in the same area, like this is my cubicle or this is my water fountain. This is my bathroom. It's like you're the new person like taking over. And it's like, this is me. This is my area. This is my toilet. I don't like that. It's like you became more successful. They didn't think you would be. They could have even been talking down on you, trying to get other people not to like you or support you. And other people didn't listen. This is bad. Okay, what can you expect from this, Leo? I'm sorry. I'm getting strong Virgo energy. You're not playing this bullshit. You're like, I don't care. I don't have time to play with this nonsense. I don't care. It's almost an energy with the 10 of cups. Like, I don't care. Go ahead and take me down. Go ahead and do whatever you will, because my life is fine. Yeah, it looks like you're not investing any kind of time into this. You're like, this is nonsense. This is immaturity. You're just unhappy. That's not my fault. Page of Cups. I think you're just focusing on your family, other things. And I think you're tired of it. You're like, this isn't going to get me anywhere. 7 of Pentacles reverse, 5 of Swords reverse. This fight, this argument, trying to compete with you, this isn't going to take me anywhere. So let me see. What's the advice? The Strength in reverse. That's your energy. Don't let this person tear you down. Don't let this person make you feel like you have to basically do what they want, that you have to stop and do what you want to do. You don't let this person break you, which I don't think they will, but 5 of Cups, a Page of Cups, a 5 of Wands reverse, the Moon in reverse. I feel like a part of you kind of feel bad. You're like, I didn't mean to do this. I didn't mean to be more popular or more, doing better. I didn't mean for any of this. And now it's like I'm losing a friend or I've lost somebody. Because I think at one point you guys were friends or acquaintances. And then now this person's letting jealousy take over. And it's like, don't let this person make you feel bad. Because really, like, you didn't do anything wrong. You're just trying to do what's best for you and your family. And this person got mad. Okay, don't let this person make you feel like you have to bend and you have to do what they want you to do. Because you feel bad. It's like, I don't want to make enemies, or I don't make this person hate me, but at the end of the day, it's like, you got to do what's best for you. So could be a Cancer. I have Sagittarius, Pisces. I have Aquarius, Virgo, Libra. Strong Earth energy. Some of you, it's an Earth sign. I have strong Taurus. Strong Virgo, strong Capricorn. Oh, hey, sweet Lana. So somebody's trying to copycat you. They're mad. They feel like you're getting more popular than they are, and they're pissed about it. All right, let's go ahead and do Virgo. 3722. All right, Virgo, whatever comes out. Okay, too busy winning in reversed. Photo proof in reversed. Creativity in reverse. Somebody could be talking bad about you at your job. Bank failure in reverse and copycat. Somebody's trying to compete. This kind of feels like the Leo reading. How fucking weird. Somebody's like trying to say that like you're not really caring. Like you've lost your spark. You've lost creativity. That you don't really care about your life. I don't know who this person is. They could be saying that like you just, like you're just escaping. This could be somebody in your family saying this about you. They're observing you. Somebody in your family is watching you, observing you, and they're saying mean things about you. Like they're watching you online, or they're watching things that you post, and they're saying like, oh, Virgo doesn't really care about their life anymore. Virgo's in debt, or Virgo doesn't care to get out of debt. It's almost like they're getting some kind of evidence on you, but they don't have physical proof. So I don't know if they're talking about you to other people and it's not like physical, like online, because they're obsessed with you. Somebody in your family is obsessed talking about you. Okay. Saying how like they don't like have actual proof, because I don't know if they don't have social media, or if it's not on social media, they're just like word of mouth talking about you. But it's somebody in your family that's like backstabbing you. Okay. Why too busy winning in reverse? Photo proof reverse. Bank failure in reverse. King of Swords. The 9 of Wands reverse. Ace of Swords reverse. Hierophant reverse. Somebody that doesn't have their facts straight. Some of you, this is like somebody that's like a crazy ex of yours, and they don't have their facts straight, or they don't really have access to you on social media. Maybe you block them. Maybe you don't talk to them, because this is somebody maybe trying to gossip about you to your family. Like they're obsessed with what you're doing. They're obsessed with your life. They're obsessed with your money situation, obsessed with how you're taking care of yourself. It's almost a weird energy of like, there's a masculine, could be an air sign or a Taurus. They care so much about if you're struggling or not. But then yet they're the ones that made you struggle. So it's like, why do you care? You're the one that made me struggle. You're the one that put me in this mess. Why do you give a shit how I'm doing? It's kind of what I'm feeling here. Page of Wands reverse, Seven of Swords reverse. It's like they have some kind of guilty conscience. Like, I don't know if there's like a bad divorce or like a bad like alimony, like they screwed you out of money or something. Because it's almost like now they care all of a sudden. But it's like they're obsessively talking about you because it distracts them from what's going on in their life. Talking about you. Let me see. Some of you, this is kind of manipulative. If they're not talking to your family, they're talking, if you guys have children, they're talking to your children like shit about you. Okay? Like they're talking shit about the mother of their own child to the kid. Like, hey, what's your mom up to? What's your mom been doing? That's what I'm feeling. It's like this ex of yours is just obsessed with you. And they use like this obsession just because they can't get out of this. I don't know that like they mentally like still think that you guys are together. Or they still think that, like, you guys can be a family unit. Ace of Pentacles reverse, Knight of Swords, the Seven of Wands reverse, and the Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it feels like they're still trying to get some kind of information. They're still trying to gossip. They're still trying to get some kind of evidence of how you're living your life, how you're making money for yourself, how you're supporting yourself. It's like it's really none of their business. Magician. Yeah, this is somebody that's wanting to know how you're okay, like how you're living your life. It's like, why do you care? Because like if this is somebody that fucked you over, it's like, why do you care if I'm struggling or not? Why do you care? How's that benefit your life? Okay. I don't know. It looks like you got somebody that's could be an ex of yours. They could be either talking to your family or talking to the children, asking your personal business. What can you expect of this? They're obsessed with you, obsessed with your life. They haven't moved on. This person has not moved on from you. And I think you don't want this person anymore. You're done. You're out of the situation. They're just hooked on you and obsessed. Yeah. They're still physically obsessed with you, drawn to you. Could be a Gemini or a Pisces. They can't get out of this. Yeah, I think you've already let this person go. Some of you might be in another relationship. Some of you are either in another relationship or you're talking to somebody new. And this person is just so Ace of Wands, Six of Swords reverse, so obsessed with you. So hooked on you still. And just wanting to know about your personal life. What's your advice? This is so weird. Nine of Wands. I wouldn't let this person know that you've been struggling. Or really, it's none of their business because they're the ones that put you through this. You know what I mean? It's really none of their business. The Moon. The King of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles reverse, King of Cups reverse. I wouldn't let this person know how you've been feeling or what's been going on. I wouldn't open up and let them know what you've been going through, how you're dealing with things, because they could be using that as emotional manipulation. This is somebody, King of Cups reverse, emotionally manipulative. You know, you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. This is somebody that I would not be 100% honest with. And if you have to be cordial with them, I would just be really guarded and apprehensive. I would tell them bare minimum stuff. Keep them somewhat in your life, but keep your life kind of on the down low. With the King of Pentacles and Moon. Like if you're in another relationship, I wouldn't tell this person. I wouldn't make it obvious. You know, if you're kind of seeing somebody, keep your life undercover. Okay? Kind of just keep it under wraps. This is somebody very manipulative. And it's like they just care about, like, I don't know if they're like obsessed with like, if you're dating somebody else, it's like they're just weirdly obsessed with you. So Scorpio could be a Cancer, Pisces, Gemini. Getting strong Gemini here. Could be a Taurus as well, Aquarius. I'm getting strong air energy. So it could be an air sign, Pisces, and then I'm getting Taurus as well. So it could be any of those signs. But it's like they're obsessing over you to distract themselves of things going wrong in their life. It's weird. Okay. Libra. 4426. That was an odd message. Somebody had to hear that. All right. All right, Libra, what do you guys need to know? Whatever comes out. Obsessive lover in reversed. And dust it off. and Thief. Okay, well, there's somebody you feel like they wasted your time. You're not hooked on this person. You're getting rid of them. So there's a time waster in your energy. Hey, Afrino. Okay, fulfilling a fantasy and divorce. You could be leaving a relationship. Some of you, yeah, you're cutting somebody out of your life. Maybe you feel like they were a fantasy. They were temporary in your life. Yeah, it looks like you're wanting to connect with somebody else. Wow, family. Some of you, okay, this looks like a situation where you're cutting somebody else out of your life, okay, because you just feel like this wasn't what I wanted it to be. This could have definitely just been like a fantasy, but with union and family, you guys could be coming together with somebody else, but cutting another person out that maybe was obsessive or karmic. Okay. Some of you also, there's a person you want to be with, but the problem is maybe kids are kind of an issue. So I don't know if somebody has children and that's kind of a side message. So why obsessive lover reversed, dusted off. Knight of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the Judgment reversed. Yeah, it kind of feels like there's somebody, they could be kind of obsessed with you. Could be a Pisces or a Scorpio. I think at one point you wanted something with this person, but now it's like you're not really seeing this person in this way anymore. Some of you, this could have been somebody you had a family with, okay, and you divorced them, you broke a relationship. Kind of seems like they're still obsessed with you. The Chariot, yeah, it seems like you've moved on from this person. So some of you, you had a family with this person, you had a divorce, and then you're willing to go to somebody else or somebody else that's your fantasy that you want to be with. But some of you, like your ex-husband, father of your children, wife, whatever, they could be obsessed with you still and still have romantic feelings, but you don't want to be with them anymore because your fantasy is maybe this person that you want to give a second chance to. Why fulfilling a fantasy? The Star in reverse. 4 of Cups, the Lovers in reverse, the Sun. There's somebody you're wanting to get back with that you feel a very strong connection with here. But there could have been some kind of interference where you guys couldn't be together. I'm getting multiple people. I'm getting a past person wanting to come back. They're showing up as a water sign. You don't look like you want this person anymore. You don't want to give them a second chance. Meanwhile, there's somebody here that you do want to be with, but there could have been other circumstances in the way. Hey, Pura. Because with union, this is somebody you want to be with. 3 of Cups reverse. Yeah, it could have been a third party here. 9 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles reverse. Page of Pentacles reverse. Hanged Man reverse. If there wasn't like a third party, you guys weren't on the same agreement. Like you wanted more of a relationship than they did. Okay, and maybe this person was non-committal. Maybe they didn't want to be in a serious relationship. You guys could have definitely broke up. And then now wanting to reconnect. But it looks like this other person in the past, like they're karmic, you're done with them. You already broke up with them, divorced them. Meanwhile, this other person, like you're willing to give them a second chance. Oh, I'm glad it's resonating, Tess. What can you expect? Okay, I see a new opportunity. The Fool, the Hermit, the King of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands reversed. Okay, so if you do reconcile with this person, I do see them growing up. I see maturity here. This person is slowly maturing, okay, with the Hermit to the King of Pentacles. This is somebody that doesn't want to mess things up with you. They are in a more practical mindset. Yeah, and maybe their focus was on like, you know, long-term finances. Maybe there was other things that were like their main goal or priority. It looks like now with the World, they've already closed out some other cycle in their life. Now they're wanting to start something new with you again. Yeah, they're more invested this time. 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. So it looks like somebody, they weren't really prioritizing you. They weren't taking you seriously. Maybe because of something else. Maybe they were getting out of something else. It looks like now they're willing to come together and work things out with you. And I do see maturity in this person. I see them growing up. They're maturing. They've had some kind of reflection here. They could have had a sudden like awakening when it comes to their money and their priorities. And that's what kind of grew them up a little bit. Wow, I just saw the Hermit again. Could be a Virgo. If not, they went through something here, some kind of reflection period. You know, we're like, I got to, you know, shape up here. I got to mature. Yeah, Two of Cups coming together. Okay, so I see you and this person reconciling. And they look like they are in a better energy than the last time you've seen them. Yeah, they're walking away from the past. Whatever was blocking you guys from being together, they're letting that blockage go. Okay, some of you, it was another person. They are listening to their intuition that they got to let somebody go. That was very conflicting. That was causing problems, because I am seeing the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So there definitely could have been a third party interference where this person was causing problems. Could have been an ex of theirs. Could have been if they were married. Take what resonates. I got Gemini. I got Cancer. Let's see. I got Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces. Aries, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio. So I see a positive reconciliation with you and this person. It looks really good. All right, Scorpio, 50-50. 50-50. Okay. Well, maybe that's your answer. Maybe something's 50-50. All right, Scorpio, what's going on? Ooh, grudge holder. Hey, Christina. Creeping. Somebody's watching you, but they got a grudge on you. Ooh. Okay. Falling apart. Falling into pieces. Emotional intelligence in reverse. Somebody's watching you, and they're mad. Lust in reverse and present. Somebody could realize, that like you're doing so much better since like they haven't been in your life. I'm kind of getting this person like wondering like who you're seeing in the current moment. If you're not giving them attention, then who are you giving attention to is kind of what I'm getting here. Yeah, this is somebody observing you, wanting to come back. They could feel like you did them wrong or you ghosted them. Oh, you're welcome, Frino. Yeah, it could be a Leo for some of you. King of Wands, Five of Wands. This person's very jealous person. They're wondering, well, you're not giving me attention, so who are you giving attention to? Okay, why grudge holder? Why are they? Okay, Five of Cups in reverse. Ace of Swords, the Tower, the Lovers, and the Four of Cups in reverse. I'm getting an energy like I hate you, but I love you. Okay. Yeah, they feel like they're not taking accountability. This is somebody that feels like you did them shitty, that you emotionally checked out of the connection. They could feel like you didn't want them and you abandoned them. This person's like, I really love you still. I want to come back into your life. I'm willing to get over what's happened, but we need a conversation. This looks like somebody you did not have a good falling out with, because this person's fallen apart since you've been gone. Seven of Cups in reverse. I'm getting that song by the Cars, Since You're Gone. Queen of Wands reverse, Page of Wands reverse, Six of Wands. They're trying to mask it. They're trying to show that their life is great. So if you see this person on social media or just hear about them from other people, they're acting like their life is fine. Everything's good. But in reality, it's not good. This is somebody, yeah, they're kind of mad. They feel like you owe them an apology. This person feels like you emotionally checked out. And it looks like in the present moment, this person wants to come back into your life, but feeling that you guys need a conversation. Hey, Marmar. Six of Cups, Two of Cups, the Hanged Man reverse, and the Knight of Wands. Still kind of mad about the past. Five of Pentacles. Feeling like you left them out, feeling like you ghosted them, feeling like you did them wrong. I don't know who this person is, but they still care about you, and they're reminiscing about you. And it's like they're creeping on you. They're watching you. They're kind of upset. They don't like how things ended. And they want to have a conversation with you. Ace of Swords, the Tower. They could be impulsively messaging you or reaching out. Not liking how things went down. I'm getting that song. It's going down for real. It's going down for real. Hey, Hazel Eyes. Let's see what you can expect. Four of Pentacles, Page of Cups reverse, the Strength, and the Five of Swords in reverse. This is somebody, yeah, definitely. Okay, definitely what's going on with this person is they're very egotistical. They're going to be holding back their feelings. And it's almost like they're holding back their feelings as like a manipulation tactic, or they don't really know like if they can trust you. They don't really know if they should kind of dip their toes in the water and talk to you. It's what it feels like here. This is somebody that's holding back any kind of emotions. They want to have a rational conversation, but it feels like with emotional intelligence reverse, they're kind of in this energy of I don't really want to get too involved, too invested, too vulnerable, because what if things get bad? Or what if you don't care? Hey, Sarath, like you don't care about my feelings. It's almost like a power tactic. Like I'm holding back to save grace or save myself. I saw the 7 of Swords. This looks kind of messy. 8 of Cups in reverse. They're coming back. 7 of Pentacles. This person's like, we got to tie up loose ends. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We need to tie up loose ends. We need to try to work this out. But they're holding a grudge. They're mad. Blaming you. Hey, Butter Ocean. Oh, you're welcome. Queen of Pentacles, the Temperance, the Hierophant reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. And the funny thing is, for some of you, they cheated on you. For some of you, there was a third party, or they just have trust issues because some other female did them wrong. So take what resonates. Some of you, yeah, they put you in a third party. Either they put you in a third party and they have no room to talk and to feel this way about you because they cheated on you. So it's like, well, who are you to be talking? Or 2, they were like in a bad relationship in the past. They still have wounds they have not healed. And with the Emperor, 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups in reverse, they're needing to get their shit together. Okay. They're needing to come towards you correctly in this energy of I'm owning up to what I did, or I'm sorry that I treated you this way in the past. So take what resonates. Some of you, they either had wounds from a past relationship, like they were divorced, they were broken up, and it went bad, and they have trust issues in women because of that, or they did put you in a third party. So it could be an Aries, could be a Sagittarius, could be a Taurus, but they are coming back to resolve something here. I have Leo, strong Leo, Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, it definitely looks like a fire sign. They could have that in their chart. But it's somebody that's coming in very impulsively, very unexpectedly. All right, Sagittarius, 5718. All right. Hey, Colleen. All right, let's see what's going on, Sag. Whatever comes out. You got this card. What was it? The other day I went live, played out. Yeah, you literally got this card, the Should You Stay reading. Yeah, the Should You Stay. This card came out. Talking shit. Okay. I hate this already. Okay. Hate this already. Kick to the curb. You're kicking somebody out of your life. You're finding out somebody's acting like they're not envious of you, but they are. Somebody's envious of you, someone's jealous of you, and you're finding out about it. And you're kicking somebody to the curb. You're kicking somebody out of your life because they're talking shit. Yeah, pursuit and reverse. This person could have been playing with your feelings. Some of you that are very vengeful, manipulative, or just a very jealous, envious person. I don't know who this person is, but you're no longer dealing with this. You're like, you can go ahead and talk shit all you want. I'm cutting you out of my life. This could be somebody that was very, like I said, manipulative. Maybe you tolerated them. You dealt with them long enough. And it's an energy like, I don't have to deal with this anymore. I don't have to put up with this anymore. High Priestess and the Star here. Yep. Like, I deserve to be treated with respect. You could be dealing with maybe another female for some of you, where they treated you just very shitty. Or you just know, like, this person's not who I think they are. So let me see. Why played out? They're getting found out about. Like, if they've been silently talking shit about you or saying things about you to other people, you're finding out about it. High Priestess reverse. Wheel of Fortune. The Hierophant and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. The Sun. You're getting clarity about this. I don't know if you already had a suspicion. Some of you already had a suspicion, like, I know who this person is. I know I probably should cut them out of my life. But it's like I needed some clarity or I needed more answers. It looks like very soon a situation's being played out. And it looks like they're being found out about. And yeah, you're discovering some kind of truth. And it's just a matter of time, Wheel of Fortune. Why kick to the curb? You're kicking this person out of your life. Some of you kicking, if they live with you, you're kicking them out of their house. You're just removing them from your life altogether. The Fool, the Queen of Cups, the Justice, and the Page of Swords. Damn. I don't know who this person is. Some of you, they do live with you. You have some kind of legal agreement with them. Like they're just out of your life, like you're done. Or it's like, I just don't want any more ties to this person. I don't want them in my life. I don't owe them shit. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. It's like, I don't owe you nothing. Like I've paid you back. I don't have anything to feel sorry for. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody in your energy, 4 Wands reverse. It just feels like it's broken. It feels like it's not just a good energy. It's like, I don't owe you nothing. I was nothing but, caring and sympathetic towards you. You could feel like somebody just like riskily just like turned on you. Like this is somebody that you're nothing but kind to. And just feel like they just did nothing but just like turn on you all of a sudden. Like all of a sudden they dislike you. All of a sudden they turned on you. It's like, I don't understand this. I feel backstabbed. Some of you, it's your own child. Some of you, it's like you're a mother and this is your child. Could be a Libra. Or like an air sign, could be an Aries. It's like you just feel like betrayed. It's like I was nothing but kind to you. And I'm getting owls here. So like owls are significant. So you're getting some kind of spiritual message here about this. Or you did, but you didn't want to listen. 4 of Cups in reverse. The Tower in reverse. The Devil in reverse. And the Knight of Swords. This looks like somebody that is a little bit younger than you or a little bit more inquisitive. This looks like an energy that you've given them chance after chance. And they've proven to you who they are. They've showed you who they are, but you didn't want to see it. And I feel like you kept taking this person back. You kept wanting to think, oh, they're actually my friend, or oh, they actually care about me. Oh, they're my family member. This looks like somebody that you've given them chance after chance. You're not anymore. Temperance in reverse, the Chariot, the 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands. It's like, I don't care if this ends up in a fight. I don't care if this ends up in a fight. I don't care how this ends. I just want them out of my life. So it's like, a lot of you just feel betrayed with the Queen of Cups and the Justice. I was nothing but kind to this person. I was nothing but loyal and loving. Some of you, I gave them a good home. Like I took care of them. I made their life better. Why did this person turn on me? Why do they hate me all of a sudden? Why are they talking shit about me when I was nothing but kind to them? Some of you helped this person in desperate need, and now they turn their back. Now they don't like you. What can you expect from this? King of Swords, Page of Cups in reverse, 2 of Swords reverse, and the Emperor in reverse. I feel like somebody's going to tell you the truth, but it's going to be kind of embellished. So you're either going to find out from some kind of masculine energy. I don't know how this is relatable to you. But you're going to find out from somebody. It's going to be kind of like their truth or how they see it. And I think it's good that you know this. But then I'm getting be careful, though, because there could be some masculine somehow around this, the masculine energy. Because I'm getting with the Magician in reverse, somebody could be kind of stirring the pot, knowing about the situation and telling you more details or telling you more things that kind of go with this because they want to stir the pot. Okay, because in the Queen of Wands in reverse, it's like they kind of want to see you make a scene or make a mess of yourself. So just be really careful. It's like some person, it could be, they could have Aries, Aquarius, or water in their chart. They're trying to stir the pot and say more about the situation to get you fired up and get you to cause a scene. The 2 of Wands reverse, 6 of Swords, your advice. You already know intuitively, like I said, you already know that maybe you should get out of this situation peacefully. And I think before all this happens, where somebody's trying to stir the pot and say, oh, this person said this, or that person said this, or actually, no, they said this. Before all this like chaotic shit happens, your intuition is telling you to leave, to get out of this, to have peace. Okay. Oh, God. I'm sorry this resonates, guys. Yeah. Because you're unhappy in the situation. And I think if you feel like you're more, the more that you sit here and you think, and I know this is how us Sagittarius are because I'm like this, the more I think and I brew on things. and I think about how somebody's making me feel, how I feel betrayed, how I feel pissed, the more I am to explode. So I think the thing you should do, if your first instinct is telling you to leave the situation, you should, because the more that your thoughts are thinking about this, the more you're getting other, thoughts and other ideas. It's like the more pissed you're going to get. So I think you should probably just leave peacefully before more stuff happens that gets unbrewed. Okay, or things get misconstrued, things get more of a disaster, more of a mess. I think you should leave before it gets worse, whatever this is. I have Aquarius, Aries, I have Gemini, Cancer. It feels like somebody's stirring the pot though. Scorpio, I have Leo, I got Libra, Aries, Taurus, Pisces. Could be a Cancer too. But you're kicking somebody out, or you're just kicking somebody out of your life, whoever that is. All right, Capricorn. God, I didn't know that was going to resonate so much with everybody. All right. 10538, Cappy. Let's see. Okay. All right, Capricorn, let's see. Okay, you're running from some kind of drama. Drama starter in reverse and running. So I don't know if somebody's trying to cause drama in your life, or you're avoiding drama. Hey, in living color. Okay. I hate nothing about you. And fake friends in reverse. I don't know if somebody's trying to get you in some kind of drama. And then I got soulmates. Okay. Some of you, it's somebody that you see as a soulmate. You care about them. Take what resonates. Some of you, it is a romantic person. And it started as a friendship. You care about them. Now you guys are soulmates. If it's not that, this could be a friend that you feel like is a soulmate in your life. Okay, some of you, it is sexual, so maybe not. It looks like you're trying to get away from any kind of drama. There could have been a misunderstanding between you and this person. And you realize they're your soulmate, and you don't want to do anything that's going to cause more drama. It's like, I want to avoid drama. I don't want problems. I want them in my life. I don't hate them. Yeah, 7 of Swords. The Page of Wands reversed. 3 of Pentacles reversed. 5 of Pentacles reversed. The Moon in reverse. Some of you are just trying to compose your feelings. So this doesn't look bad. You guys could have felt a little bit rejected, felt hurt by this person, Ace of Wands. You could have felt shut down, like this person shut you down or rejected you. It feels like an energy, if you had kind of bad feelings or hostility towards them, you're trying to purify those feelings. You're trying to release it. So I have hiccups. You're trying to release any kind of bad feeling because you care about them. And I think you're trying to avoid any kind of drama. This looks like somebody, Capricorn, that you genuinely do care about. You have some kind of feelings for. 6 of Cups here, Knight of Cups. And I think you don't want any kind of misconstrued energy, no drama. And if you were kind of upset, you're like, let me go within, let me kind of take a break to kind of cool down. I don't want to cause anything that can lose this person. This is what it feels like, because you don't hate them. You just don't like their actions. It's like, I don't like their actions, but I don't hate them. I just don't like how they're treating me, how they're going about the situation. The Empress. Yeah, this is somebody that you genuinely care about. 8 of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. And the 10 of Swords. 4 of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Okay, well, you could feel, for some of you, feel like this person really has been through the ringer when it comes to love. So I don't know if they were like in a third-party situation, if they were getting out of a divorce, if they were hurt really bad with another relationship. But it feels like this person wasn't really giving you 100%. They were kind of breadcrumbing you. And it's like, maybe because of fear. Like, they were talking to you. They were getting you all excited, all interested, and then they pull back their energy. And I think you feel kind of rejected by this person, and you see them as a soulmate. But I think they're still hurt over somebody else or something else, or have trust issues. And I think that's why they've been treating you this way, kind of breadcrumbing, coming towards you in an intimate sexual way, but nothing more. And it feels like you care, and you don't want to do anything to jeopardize them in your life, because you do see them as a soulmate. High Priestess. Yeah, you feel like this is your person, but they're not giving you the stability that you're looking for. They're not being consistent in your life. They're making you let down. Yeah, they're letting you down. 9 of Cups reverse. Somebody that's selfish, 5 of Swords, feels like they're choosing themselves, or they've been doing that. It's like they're choosing themselves. They've always been choosing themselves, making you feel like you're in competition, making you feel like there's other people. And with the Empress, you're in this energy like, I know my self-worth. I'm not going to be chasing them. I'm not going to be, doing anything reckless or stupid because I don't want to lose them. But it's like the way this person's coming towards you where you don't trust them, Capricorn. So it looks like you're trying to just vent. You could be venting to somebody, a friend, maybe a coworker. You're telling somebody how you feel because you don't want to fuck this up. What can you expect? Judgment. Yeah, it feels like you're really thinking clearly how you're coming across. Yeah, 3 of Cups, Knight of Cups, 6 of Cups. Because I don't want to lose them. So maybe we can sit down and have a conversation when I'm in a more clear headspace, when I feel like I've let go of any kind of anger. Maybe if I've been projecting, if I'm not upset anymore, I can sit down and have a rational conversation. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. I mean, it looks like it goes in your favor because you're not lashing out. You're not upset at them. You're taking time to cool down. And, I see things working out really well. There could be an age difference, could be immaturity-wise. But overall, it looks like it is going to work out. And it's because you don't want to lose them. You don't want to do anything too harsh, anything too, impulsive. Yeah, the Fool. So I think you're trusting your instincts about holding back because something reckless could happen. I could, recklessly say something and make them mad at me. Yeah, then I could lose this person forever because I'm saying something out of pain or out of hurt, and I'm projecting and I'm saying something that could end up making me lose them. So that's what I'm seeing. You're kind of waiting and having a rational conversation with them when you feel more clear or you feel like you're not as upset, you're not as angry, is mainly what I'm seeing here. You guys could be dealing with, I have Pisces, I got Scorpio, Pisces, could be a Taurus, could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, I'm seeing an age difference. Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, let's go ahead and do Aquarius. 11155. 11155. Let me get more coffee. Okay, what's going on with Aquarius? I'm glad it resonates, Ira. All right, Aquarius, whatever comes out. Okay, cock blocking. So somebody could be trying to block you. In their fields. And then I got the police. Some of you, they work for the police. I don't know. This is weird. What's going on here? Okay, telepathic in reverse and soulmates. And with police, this could be like desperation, like SOS. This person looks like they're very desperately wanting to get your attention. They're trying to stop you from going on to something else. This could be somebody, Aquarius, that feels like you're moving on to another connection and they can't read you or they can't reach you anymore. Yeah, it's like you're out of reach. King of Cups, 3 of Wands. You're out of reach emotionally. And it's like they want to like connect with you or they want to see if they can still connect with you. But they feel you leaving. So why cock blocking? They feel like somebody else is getting your attention. Yeah, that you're holding back because you're talking to somebody new. This is somebody that feels like you're closing them out of your life. Yeah, they feel like you're closing the door. They feel in desperate need to talk to you. They can't reach you. Some of you, they physically can't reach you. Like you have them blocked. You're not talking to them. Yeah, the Hermit. They feel shut out of your life. 8 of Cups in reverse. Could be a Virgo. Could be an air sign. Could be a Virgo. They feel shut out of your life. And they feel like you're not giving them any kind of attention, that you're blocking them, that you don't want to talk to them. You're not opening up to them. Yeah, this is somebody desperately wanting to get your attention. Knight of Cups. The 3 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. They're desperately like, can we please work this out? I want to be with you. Can you please not shut me out? Some of you, you're calling the cops on them. You're like, no, enough is enough. I'm shutting the door in your face and you're out. Yeah, 5 of Cups. This is somebody trying to make you feel bad. Please let me in. Please hear me out. They feel like they can't connect. They feel like they can't reach you. Maybe they've been trying to reach you and they can't. This is somebody that's like, please don't move on. Judgment. It's like, I realized what I did wrong here. The Fool. Yeah. The Nine of Cups in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is somebody that's kept you stuck in a loop for quite some time. 555 here. Yeah, they've kept you stuck for a while. And it's an energy of like, please don't leave me. Please hear me out. Please don't abandon me. Please don't move on to someone else. Just hear me out. That's the energy I'm getting. And they've made you unhappy. They've made you feel bad for a long time. You've been sad that this person has just been selfish, playing mind games. It's like this person's like, I don't want to lose you now. Please don't leave. Please hear me out. What can you expect? Magician. They're going to try to do everything in their power to get you back. The Chariot reverse. King of Cups in reverse. The Strength in reverse. But don't fall for it. Because this does look like somebody, yeah, some of you, they are getting arrested. 8 of Swords. They're going to try to manipulate their way back into your life because they don't want you to move on. And they feel shut out of your life. They feel like you're shutting the door on them. They feel like this is final. Some of you, you're divorcing them and it's final. Maybe you're having to get the police involved. This looks like somebody, Aquarius, that's like not wanting to give up on you. But I'd be careful of emotional manipulation. They're going to do everything they can in their power, every rule in the book to get you back in their life. What's your advice? They're trying to block you. 6 of Swords. If you feel like you're ready to move on, then I would. Yeah, some of you, heart chakra in reverse. You're not as in love with this person anymore. Or you don't feel like this is your person. Yeah, you are shutting the door on this. You feel like your life would be more peaceful if you close the door on this, It's like I have to consider myself, Page of Cups. I have to put myself first. And this connection weighed heavily on me. I have to close the door. Some of you, you have children or this involves a child, and that's why it's difficult. It's like I have to put other people first and not this connection. And it looks like you are making a decision to heal from this, to let this go. That's what the best thing to do. That's what your heart is telling you to do. So I have strong Virgo. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, I got Gemini, Cancer, Aries, Libra. Some of you guys were married or in some kind of long-term commitment. All right, let's do Pisces. Last but not least, 11711. Okay. All right, Pisces, whatever comes out. Some of you, your phone's going to be going crazy because I literally just keep hearing my phone, just like notification. I keep seeing it. Yeah, literally, like my phone's like blowing up. Okay. All right. Same shit, different day. Somebody could be blowing up your phone. All right. Yeah, it's just like same shit, different day. I saw fake flexing in reverse. Some of you are getting bored of your job, getting tired of what you do for a living, feeling like you're just not really where you want to be financially. Okay, I got envy in reverse. Yeah, it's an energy of like I don't hate like the job. It's like I'm just getting kind of bored of it, or I want to do something more. And then I got secrets here. Damn, okay. And then on the bottom of this deck, I saw love story in reverse. Somebody could be trying to put you in a third-party situation. Somebody could be bored in another relationship and trying to come towards you. And they have money. So maybe they have money. And this is somebody, they're not fake flexing. They got money. But be careful, the devil. Okay. Somebody's trying to get you wrapped up in like a third-party situation. Because the devil, and I saw the 6 of Wands, they're coming towards you in an energy where they look really appealing. They look like they have a lot to offer you. But they're keeping things a secret. Why same shit, different day? King of Swords, Magician, the 5 of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Be careful. Some of you, this person, yeah, they're involved in another situation. Or they're just keeping secrets altogether. This looks like somebody wanting to be in a different relationship, 4 of Wands. So I don't know if they're already involved and they're not telling you that, or this is somebody that wants to be in a relationship, but they have skeletons in their closet and they're not really the person you think they are. Because I did see the devil, so it feels to me that they're not really as they appear to be. They come off this person, King of Swords, a Magician, Okay. But I don't really know if they're the person you think they are. The Eight of Cups in reverse. King of Pentacles reversed. Temperance reversed and the Star. I feel like they still have an ex wanting them. And it looks like they're done with another connection. This is somebody that's ready for a new relationship. They're bored of like another situation they were in. But it looks like they still have a lingering ex in their energy that still wants them. They're not jealous. They're not envious. But they just want them back. Okay. Yeah, Eight of Swords. They have an ex that's like maybe obsessively still talking to them, still wanting them. Okay, wanting to get them back, but they don't want to be with them. I'd be careful. This looks like somebody they're not as they appear to be. With the Five of Swords, Ace of Cups. It looks like what they had to offer is genuine and pure, but they are good at articulating that. Okay. What's the secrets here? Some of you, they're not going to tell you that they still get involved with this person. Yeah, that they're not completely out of something else. Yeah, it's like they're not completely out of something else. They're still indebted to somebody, or there's still like money or something here. Yeah, it's like what they're appearing to be is not who they appear to be. Or maybe if they act like they have a lot of money, like they're this rich person, they're not that person. Okay. I would just be really careful. There's somebody new coming towards you. They're showing up as an air sign. Could be a Gemini, Aquarius. Could be a Leo, could be a Cancer here, Sagittarius, but they're not as they appear to be. They're projecting an image. They're projecting what they want you to see. They're not the person that they are appearing to be for you. So what can you expect here? Yeah, they're kind of putting on an image here. Knight of Pentacles reverse. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles reverse. A Hermit. They're cloaking. They're projecting that they're this established person. They got their life together. When in reality, maybe they had this money because of somebody else. Maybe somebody pays their bills. They're acting like they have it all together when they really don't. Okay, I'd be really careful. Because this is somebody they're wanting you to see an image or see like a projection of them. You know, this is how I am. Knight of Swords. When in reality, they don't really have it like that. Okay. Or they're not really this financially stable. And it looks like they still have somebody romantically, you know, still has feelings for them that's still in their life. Some of you, I hope that person's not paying their bills or giving them money. Yeah, 4 of Wands and the Temperance. High Priestess reversed. It's saying to listen to your intuition. Just because this person looks like they look like a balancing person, they look like a good opportunity, really see it clearly. Or I'm feeling like really get to know this person. Really get to know them before letting them into your life. Yeah, definitely. Because looks could be deceiving. With the Queen of Pentacles reverse, 5 of Pentacles reverse, Page of Wands, Page of Swords. I think you're needing to get to know this person more before letting them into your life. You know, because I can project anything. I can act like I'm a really nice person. But on the outside, I'm showing that way. But on the inside, I can just be nasty and terrible. But I want you to see because I want to it almost feels like somebody trying to love bomb you. It's kind of the energy I'm getting. Like I want to appear as if I have everything together. My life is great. Have a conversation with them or kind of get to know them on a more personal level before getting them more in your life. You know, because it feels like they're going to tell you what you want to hear, or they're going to act like they're doting and loving and I'm the nicest guy ever. And then you get to know them. You're like, actually, I could see why your ex left you, or actually, I could see why you're divorced. You know, it's kind of an energy of just really get to know this person before fully trusting them and fully letting them in. Because this looks like somebody, they're very persuasive, very charming. Maybe they want you to feel kind of bad for them. Okay. Just take what resonates. I'm getting Gemini. I'm getting Virgo, Leo. Looks like a new person, Aquarius, Gemini. So just be really careful. All right, let's go ahead and start members' questions. I went ahead and I got a bunch of them already wrote down. So just give me a bit, guys, till you ask more questions. Or if you guys already emailed me, I'm going to check my email eventually. So just I will get your guys' questions soon. I'm just going to go in order of how I've received it. And the way that I received the question. So like by each day that people have emailed me. So I will get to your guys' questions. I'll make sure nobody loses a question today. I just want to make sure that everything's all in order. All right, trend 124.26. So nobody will lose their question. I'll make sure to answer it. Okay, what does trend not see coming? Let's see. I'll see you later, Mitzi. All right, Trend, what do you not see coming? Somebody's going to be single. And they're going to be with you. Okay. Basically, somebody's going to come together with you. They're going to be single, Trend. Very soon, they're going to be single. And they want to come home to you. Yeah. Somebody wants to come back around and make things work. And yeah, they're single. So they're freshly single. And they're wanting to pursue something with you. It looks like a fire sign. They could have air in their chart. Getting Page of Wands, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Five of Pentacles reversed. So very soon, this person's going to be single. And I see you guys having a union, coming together. Wow, the Lovers. This could be a divine counterpart here, Trend. So you could feel like this is your divine counterpart. I see you and them coming together. They're getting out of a relationship. They're going to be single, or they are single. It looks like a fire sign or an air sign. Looks really good. All right. What we got for Emma, 12547. Anything Spirit wants you to know this week? Oh, bye, Christina. Emma, what does Spirit want you to know? Something's going to be illuminated. You're going to find out the truth. Maybe you're going to find the truth out yourself with observing. So maybe you're going to see the situation. Maybe you're going to find out for yourself. You're going to find out by something you see. There's some kind of truth you're finding out this week. Okay, maybe about this third party that this person was in. You're going to find out more information about that person, what really went down in that situation. It feels like, I don't know how you're finding this out, but you're finding out by you're watching. Maybe you find them on your social media. Maybe you find that person on your social media. It's like the truth is coming out. Maybe they're going to even tell you the truth. King of Cups. Because it's like whatever was going on in this other situation they were in, Emma, you're going to find out the truth. And it's going to be good, I feel. It's going to feel good. You're going to feel like there's a lot of clarity. Yeah. And you're going to be like, okay, cool. They're going to be telling you about the past relationship, what was going on with that, what all took place, what all happened. Okay. And you're going to get a lot more clarity. You're going to feel better about what's going on. Hey, Ann. Hey, Trin. I already got your question, Trin. It was at 124.26. All right, Veronica, 127.16. What does Veronica need to know? Okay, we got heartstrings, lost and reversed and muse. Veronica, there's somebody that's starting to develop feelings for you. Yeah, and they can't run from this connection. They feel a very deep connection with you. They feel like you guys get together really well. You get along really well. There's a strong connection. But it's like they're scared of fully trusting. You look like somebody with the Queen of Cups. You're very nurturing and loving. And I think there's somebody in your energy that could be an Aries or a Virgo. They've been hurt in the past, but you feel safe. You feel like somebody's safe and welcoming. And this person gets along with you really well. They enjoy communicating with you, but they're scared to fully commit or to fully invest into this. But then I'm seeing the Chariot, the Two of Wands reverse, Six of Pentacles reverse. This looks really good, though. This is somebody that's like, I know I'm kind of scared to commit. I'm scared of relationships, but I feel safe around you. I feel like you have good intentions. So I see this person eventually coming towards you with more effort here. So I'm getting Virgo, Cancer, Aries. Could be any sign. All right, Angel Eyes, 128.41. Who's all spying on you and why? Who's spying on your socials and why? Who's spying on Angel Eyes? Well, you're getting signs that they're spying on you. Number 11 could be significant. Triggers. This could be somebody that triggers you. Could be a Libra, because number 11 is a Justice. Let me see. Woo, that card flew across the floor. Okay. 9 of Wands. 3 of Pentacles reverse, 10 of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel like it's somebody that's feeling triggered about a relationship. Either they feel like they're being forced to be in a relationship, or They're just scared of committing. But this is somebody, yes, Ace of Swords, watching you online. Somebody that doesn't want to lose you, but they keep putting you off. So they keep putting this connection off because of a fear of commitment, but yet they want to commit at the same time. So I'm getting this could be definitely with number 11. This could be a Libra is what I'm seeing. But they're scared of commitment. Yeah. They're emotionally unavailable. They're scared of commitment, but yet they still want you at the same time, and they can't move on from this. They still are very attracted to you, angel eyes. So they could be an air sign. I have Pisces and Taurus as well. But it's somebody that number 11, it's like they're triggered or you trigger them in some way. All right, let's go ahead and do Tess. 130-24. Okay, Tess, what's coming out regarding love? You're welcome. What's going on with Tess? Somebody doesn't want to be silent anymore. Somebody's been taking a while to contact you or a while to think about contacting. Yeah, it looks like somebody's not done with you. So if you've been a no contact test, somebody needed time, but they're coming back. Yeah, they were emotionally kind of distant here, but I see Page of Wands. They were needing time to kind of focus on their healing or focus on themselves. Page of Wands, I see communication. Yeah, this person, kind of forceful communication, like getting mad that you're not responding, getting mad you're taking a while to react to them. They're coming back into your life, but it's like, I want you to choose me. Very competitive. So with the Wheel of Fortune, they're showing back up. They're not done with you. They want you to choose them. They're showing up as a fire sign or a water sign. So I'm getting an Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could have air in their chart as well. Yeah, this looks like somebody that could have strong air placements, water, and fire. So they could have one of each, like a sun, moon, rising. Somebody's showing back up here. They're not done with you, but they're very jealous and very possessive or just competitive over you. All right, let's do T-Rose. 131-58. What is life teaching you this week? What is life teaching you, T-Rose? Okay, well, maybe that you need to be there more for your family, or that something about your family is significant, because I got illuminate in family. So I don't know if there's something going on with your family, something that's been like hidden from you about family. Maybe there's a family member wanting to get back into your life. It looks like family is really significant. So I don't know if there's a truth about family, or maybe it's saying that you're needing to talk to your family that's like really important this week. Yeah. You've been hesitant. If you've been like secluding yourself, T-Rose, and not wanting to talk to family or kind of avoiding someone, it's saying that you can't keep avoiding them, that you're needing to have a conversation. Could be with an Aries or a Cancer. Yeah, I'm getting like there's a Tower moment. Could be with a father or like a brother or like a masculine in your energy. There's some masculine here that it's like you can't avoid them anymore. Like you guys need to have a conversation. The Chariot, the Hanged Man. Yeah, it's being accelerated. So there's a conversation that's going to happen very abruptly. You can't keep avoiding it. It's with somebody either in your family or it's talking about a family situation. It looks like it's a Cancer, a Pisces, an Aries, Scorpio, Leo. But very soon, some kind of truth is going to get exposed. All right, Erica, 133-38. Wow, 333. Oh, you're welcome, Tess. All right, Erica, how will things be with you and Sean until he leaves? Okay, I'm seeing ghosting, observing, and reversed. I'm seeing you guys kind of fading from each other. And there's like a little bit of like no contact, or there's starting to be less and less contact. The World. 3 of Pentacles, reverse. King of Pentacles, Judgment. Ace of Wands and the Chariot. Kind of feels like your reading I gave you. It feels like his main focus is on what's going on. And you both are kind of separating from each other's lives. And it looks like until he leaves, that's what's going to happen. I'm seeing less and less communication, less and less of an effort. his focus is on what he's got to do, like his priorities. And I'm seeing in the meantime, you kind of talking to someone else, or you just kind of move in the other direction. It feels like, Erica, you're just kind of accepting that the cycle is closing, or this is kind of what has to happen now. And you're just kind of going towards somebody else. Could be a Cancer you're going towards. But I'm seeing less and less communication, and eventually maybe no contact at all when he leaves. All right, Janet, 135. Who's in Janet's energy? Janet, who's in your energy? Somebody that wants to go on vacation with you, but you're not dating. Okay, dating's in reverse. So this looks like somebody here that maybe wants to start some kind of adventure with you, maybe come visit you. That card just flew too. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Justice, Queen of Swords reverse, King of Swords reverse. Wow. This looks like somebody that they could see possibly some kind of long-term commitment, but it looks like you're getting to know each other here with the Justice. You guys seem to be matching energy, or you both are like on the same page when it comes to no commitment right now. Like you guys are fine with not dating. Yeah, you're just seeing where this goes. Ace of Wands, Judgment, and the Hermit. So you're just kind of seeing where this goes, where the universe takes you guys. You're really excited, but you're okay with not dating right now. It looks like it's somebody that you're on the same page with. Yeah, the Chariot. Could be talks about traveling. 4 of Wands. I mean, this looks great. I mean, you're not really wanting to be in a relationship. I don't think they want to either. You're just kind of getting to know each other. Looks like a new person. You know, and it looks like maybe there's talks about maybe a future one day or serious commitment, but right now you're kind of just happy and content where things are going. And yeah, you guys could be talking about visiting each other. And it looks positive. It looks like somebody that's bringing out the best in you. With the Hermit, the Justice, the Chariot, 4 of Wands, you're going to feel comfortable in their energy. You're going to feel safe. So Cancer, they could be a Virgo, Scorpio, Libra, could have that in their chart. It looks really positive. All right, let's do Tina at 136.59. All right, Tina, whatever comes out. All right, Tina, whatever comes out. Okay, there's a little bit of, there's a lack of clarity that you have in a situation. Because somebody was appearing to be somebody that they're not. And you don't understand why they were doing that. This is somebody that like you don't understand like if they should be in your life or not. You could feel humiliated or embarrassed by how somebody treated you. Yeah, 5 of Cups. The World, the Devil in reverse, and the 6 of Cups. Somebody from your past, a Judgment. There's somebody in your past where like you're wanting to know why they treated you the way they did. Why they embarrassed you. Why they rejected you. Why they made you feel just humiliated. However this was. You either feel like embarrassed because you put yourself out there and got turned down, got rejected. It looks like somebody you're wanting to know, like, are they ever going to try to come back into my life and make things right? I don't like how they treated me. They degraded me. They embarrassed me. If it wasn't like they embarrassed you, they just treated you in a way that was like selfish. They acted like maybe with the Ace of Wands, like they wanted something sexual with you, but they just wanted you casually, and that humiliated you. Maybe you wanted more with this person. This looks like somebody you're wanting to know. Are they ever going to make things right? Are they going to come back and acknowledge what they did, how they treated me? Looks like a Scorpio. Looks possibly like a Scorpio. I'm getting strong fixed energy in Capricorn. Yeah, strong Capricorn, Scorpio, fixed energy. All right. Connie, let's see. 138.49. You're welcome, Janet. All right, Connie, what is the rest of the month? How is the rest of the month going? My bad. How's the rest of the month going? Well, you could be cutting somebody off. You're cutting somebody out of your life. You're cutting them off because you don't like the way they're talking to you, how they're treating you. So it looks like the rest of the month you're cutting. Yeah, 9 of Wands. You're fed up. You don't like how this person's treating you. It looks like, Connie, you and somebody are having a misunderstanding or some kind of fight. King and Queen of Swords in reverse. Justice here. Yeah. 8 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Cups. You can feel like somebody is not appreciating you. Someone's not treating you fairly. And you don't like how you're being talked to, how you're being treated. And it looks like very soon you might make a decision to cut this person off or to stop communicating with them. Yeah, because you feel like you're being just not appreciated. So this looks like somebody that is not appreciating you, or at least you feel that way. And you've been putting up with it for quite some time and you're very fed up. Okay. They could be a water sign. They could be an air sign. You're just getting really annoyed. Yes, I got your question, Cassius. All right, let's go ahead and do Anne. 14013. All right, Anne, whatever comes out. Okay. There could be somebody wanting to come back into your life because they miss you. And if they were jealous in the past or wanting to, apologize to you that they treated you this way, either they were jealous of you or just jealous in general. This is somebody that's been working on themselves. King of Pentacles. Yeah, they've been working on themselves. They realize their trigger points. They realize maybe like what makes them mad, what makes them angry. This is somebody that is wanting to make better decisions in their life. It looks like somebody wanting to come back could have a Taurus or Leo in their chart. They feel bad the way they treated you. The cycle they put you through, how they were very jealous, how they were just not caring and loyal to you. This is somebody that wants to come back and work things out. And they're no longer jealous. They've been working on themselves. They had a lot of blockages, a lot of voids. I think they've been working on, their trigger points, what makes them upset. This is somebody that wants to come back and reconnect. King of Cups. Wants to show you a different side of themselves. Okay. So I'm getting Scorpio. I'm getting Leo and Taurus here. And maybe they need a time away to find themselves. You're welcome, Cassius. All right, B, 14141. B, what can you expect the next 7 days? Okay, deja vu. Side piece in reverse. Somebody could be coming back into your life that juggled you. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. The Page of Wands. King of Wands reverse. 2 of Cups reverse. Hermit. Yeah, I'm getting B. This is somebody from the past. So this could happen a long time ago. You're separated from this person. I think they were juggling you or not wanting to fully commit to you. Could have been a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo. They're wanting to reveal, how they want to be back in your life. They want to communicate with you. But I think you're still kind of upset with this person. This is somebody that you feel like they wasted your time. They weren't committing to you. They were playing you. They could have treated you as a third party, as a side piece. This person's coming back to tell you the truth. Like, I feel really bad. I treated you this way. They're owning up to that, taking accountability. Or trying to. It's like their ego is trying to acknowledge how they treated you. But deja vu and adrenaline, I think this already was a lot to deal with. And I don't really know if you're going to take this person back. You might accept their apology, but I don't think you want to take this person back into your life. So B, they could be a Virgo. I'm getting Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces. Hey, I'm still filming.
Yeah, how much longer will it be?
I don't know. It's still a little bit longer. Love you. I'll talk to you in a bit. All right, let's do Antoinette. 14326. All right, Antoinette. Whatever comes out in love. All right, Antoinette, what comes out in love? Somebody wants to pursue you. Okay, I see somebody chasing you, wanting to pursue you. But they feel like they don't have a chance. The Star in reverse. 3 of Pentacles reverse, the Tower, and the World. Yeah, this person could feel defeated coming towards you. This could be somebody that you've been dealing with for a while, and they feel like you're not going to let them back. You're not going to take them back. And they're feeling insecure. This is somebody that's like, I don't know if you're going to take me back, if we can work this out, if it's over, if it's damaged. Yeah, this is somebody that's like, I don't know what we can do here. I want to fix it. 6 of Cups, a Judgment. but I don't know if you're going to trust me. I don't know if you're going to let me back in. So I'm seeing this person doing everything they can to get your attention, wanting to reconcile here, but feeling like you're not going to let them in. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, could be a Scorpio. All right, let's go ahead and do Foxy at 144.49. Why was a Gemini at your work? Foxy, why was a Gemini at your work? They were popping in to visit you. Hermit reversed. The Moon in reverse. The Empress reversed. Four of Cups reversed. Judgment. It wasn't an accident. Six of Cups. They were wondering about you. I think for one, they were just checking in with you, wanting to see how you're doing. Maybe even seeing if you're single. It looks to me like there was an intent to why they're at your work. They came in to see what you're up to visit you. Yeah, they're being curious about you. Knight of Swords. They were being curious and inquisitive. They wanted to see for their own eyes. I want to feel here. I want to see for my own eyes, or I want to know what's going on and not ask other people. They wanted to check in with you or just see how you're doing. So it wasn't by accident. It was intentional, this Gemini. So yeah, it looks like it was very intentional. If you want to book a reading, everything's below in my description. All right, let's go ahead and do Mitzi at 145.59. All right. Mitzi, whatever comes out. Okay, well, somebody's avoiding conflict with you. I got conflict in reverse and avoiding. Or you could be avoiding conflict. It looks like a situation you're trying to ignore it. Somebody's going to try to come back and stir the pot. Cause drama with you. Ace of Swords, Magician reverse, Six of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Cups. Looks like you're trying to avoid it. Yeah, they're trying to come back and stir the pot. So I would be careful. I would try to avoid this person, avoid the situation, Mitzi, because it looks like, yeah, they're going to try to come back for round two. They look like they could be an air sign. They could have Virgo, Gemini in their charts. This person's mad. Okay, and it looks like they're coming back to cause conflict. So I would try to block this out or ignore them. You might have to block them physically. You're welcome, Pretty Pink. Infinite 147.08. Okay, what new energy's coming? Infinite, what new energy's coming towards you? Okay, somebody that maybe you're meeting on vacation, or this person wants to meet you somewhere. Damn, Mitzi, I'm sorry. Okay, so there's somebody, I think you're going to be feeling yourself here, Infinite. You're traveling or you're going somewhere. You're just going to meet them out in public. This is somebody that, yeah, I think you're trying to get away from something else. You're trying to get away from another situation. And then you got somebody new coming towards you as you're trying to get away from something else. Yeah, you got somebody communicating with you. So you could have an air sign coming towards you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Because it feels like you're trying to get away. You're trying to put time into yourself, leave another situation. And then I see somebody new in your energy. So there's definitely somebody new that's wanting to talk to you or get to know you. It's looking like an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But you're trying to get out of something else. And then very soon this new person comes in. All right, let's do Kitty, 148.24. All right, Kitty, what you don't see coming. What does Kitty not see coming? Okay, I got pain in reverse and family. And then Muse. Somebody's inspired to have a family with you or wanting to. Yeah, it's a person that didn't want to settle down. Now they're thinking about what it'd be like to be in your family or to settle down and have a family with you. Yeah, this person's having an awakening with the Tower. Fool in reverse. Page of Pentacles reverse. Seven of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, they're coming back. Eight of Cups reverse. Four of Wands. Lovers in reverse. Yep, Nine of Cups. This person is coming back to you. This feels just like the reading I just did for Leo. They're coming back. And they see you as a person that they want to settle down with. They want to commit to. They see you as their muse. And they don't want this third party anymore. So they see you as a total package, as a person that they want to commit to and be with. So could be a Scorpio. I got Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Gemini. All right. Let's do Amethyst. 14941. Will your ex ever come forward? You're welcome. Will your ex ever come forward, Amethyst? Okay. I feel like they're going to. Lust in reverse, forbidden in reverse, dismiss reverse, and time. Yes. It looks like they are. But they want to make sure you're out of this third party situation. And it's not in a lustful way. They want to come back because they love you. Yeah, the lovers. They feel like you're their person here. They are coming back. But they don't want to riskily come back into your life if you're still with this other person. Yeah, they're giving it time. They're giving you time to get out of this other relationship. The Fool in reverse. 7 of Pentacles reverse. Page of Pentacles reverse. They know you're not happy in this other relationship. And they know it's going to be a matter of time until you get out of it. Yeah. And they feel like you are their person. They're coming back to you. 4 of Wands, 8 of Cups reverse, 9 of Cups. The Tower. Very unexpectedly. So this could be, I'm getting anywhere from like the end of the year. From now to the end of the year. It could heavily be in Scorpio season. So it could be in the fall is a timeline that I'm getting. But they want to make sure you're out of this other commitment before they come back. And they're not coming back for lustful reasons. They're coming back because they love you. And they want to fix this dynamic. All right, Aries man. 151.51. Or no, wait. 151.17. My bad. I read that wrong. All right, Aries man. Let's see. Whatever comes out. Okay, you could have a lot of adrenaline right now. So this looks good, actually. You're going to rush of feelings. So maybe you're feeling inspired about something. Yeah, Ace of Swords. So there's a lot that you want to do here. 3 of Cups, the World. 8 of Pentacles, reverse. 9 of Cups, the Judgment. Wow. There could be somebody entering your life that's giving you a lot of excitement, a lot of adrenaline. Because it feels like you're closing the door maybe on one connection. If this is romantic, I'm seeing maybe a Scorpio or an air sign coming into your life. Yeah, you're letting go of another situation that drained you emotionally, and somebody new is coming in. Yeah, I see you letting go of one person, and then somebody new is coming in that excites you. There's a lot of fun, a lot of casuality. Like it's casual, but it's also like very intellectual as well. So you and this person get along on like a spiritual level, but you are letting go of somebody possibly emotionally manipulative or somebody that was kind of dragging you along. And I see somebody better, 3 of Cups, coming into your life. All right, Yasmin, 152.46. All right, Yasmin, whatever comes out. All right, Yasmin, I see a soulmate. There's a soulmate that's kept their feelings bottled up here. So they could be wanting to come forward and tell you how they feel. Yeah, there's somebody that feels a deep connection for you. And they've kept their feelings to themselves. They're coming towards you very soon. Could be a Cancer. The Chariot, the Moon in reverse. The 5 of Cups and the 7 of Swords reverse. Yasmin, there's somebody that sees you as their person, their soulmate. They've kept these feelings to themselves for quite some time. But very soon they're admitting this. Yeah, this is somebody that gets kind of scared to confess or scared to be vulnerable. But yeah, I see them very soon opening up about their feelings and telling you, like, you're my person. I want to be with you. You might not believe them. You might think like, okay, this person's saying this. This person's being authentic. And they want you guys to be together. You're welcome, Aries man. All right, Katie, 153.58. Was your client happy with the piece that you made? Let's see. Was your client happy with the piece that you made? Okay. I got the Knight of Swords, a Hermit reverse, 2 of Cups reverse, King of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. Four of Wands reversed, and the Eight of Swords. I feel like you have nothing to worry about. I think you're thinking too much. Like, what if this doesn't get accepted? What if they don't like this? What if they don't connect to this piece? But with the King of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, it's going to be very, like, near and dear to their heart. It's going to be very sentimental to them, I want to say. So I don't know, like, how this is something that, like, is important to them. But they're going to see this piece that you made as something that, like, wow, this is really important to me. I'm going to hold on to this. This looks like a treasure piece to them. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, King of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the 7 of Wands. There's no reason to sit here and doubt yourself, because I think you're putting too much pressure on yourself when you shouldn't, because this person's going to love what you made. It looks like a very positive solution. It looks like this person is really going to, they see that you had feelings towards this piece, that you put your heart and soul into it, and they're going to appreciate it. They're going to like what you made. And I'm even getting a message, they're going to put it in their house. Like, they're going to put whatever that is, like that lion thing, they're going to put it like on their wall. They're going to put it like maybe on their table. They're going to have it like showcased in their house because they like it so much. So I wouldn't, put yourself down. The piece that you made, the lion, they're really going to want to showcase it or put it off somewhere because they're excited about it. So it looks really positive. All right. Sunflower, 15554, 555. What's the general love reading for Sunflower? Okay, so I don't see any drama. And then I'm also getting with third party here. They could be trying to avoid talking to you because there was some kind of drama. Yeah. It feels like the person that you're dealing with, they're not trying to ignore you, but they're dealing with drama elsewhere in this third party. And they don't want it to interfere with your guys' connection. Yeah, I don't think they mean to hold back from you. This is somebody that does love you, King of Cups. But they're holding back to protect you because they're dealing with some dramatic situation involving this third party, Sunflower. And even though they want to be with you, 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, they could feel like right now it's not practical, possibly because of a financial situation or something just not working out with another person. So I don't think they're meaning to ignore you. It's just they have stuff going on and they're trying to keep you from that problem or not want you to get involved in it. All right, Terry, 15703. How are things looking for this week or weekend for Terry? Somebody from the past is wanting to come back to you. They're taking a chance to reach out to you here or taking a risk. This looks like somebody from the past that feels like a fool. Okay, I got the clown energy. This is somebody that feels humiliated. They feel embarrassed by their actions. And they're going to take a gamble to reach out to you here. From the past. They're thinking about you heavily. Yeah, they're thinking about you and how they treated you, what they put you through. And this person feels a lot of guilt. Yeah, they see your perspective, why you didn't want to be with them. I see communication coming in. Yeah, I feel like by this weekend, they're going to reach out to you or they're thinking about contacting you, wanting to clear the air, wanting to see if you guys can still be in each other's lives, still be friends. This looks possibly like a fire sign, Pisces, or an air sign. Somebody that feels embarrassed by their actions and they're wanting to own up to it and try to be on better terms with you. All right, what we got for Tiffany? 15819. What's coming up in love for Tiffany? Okay, well, this relationship has its ups and downs. Adrenaline. Right now, things feel pretty good because I got Anchor in reverse. So right now, you could feel like things are not weighing you down. Things are kind of lighthearted with you and your person. Yeah, King of Wands, the Star in reverse, King of Cups, and the 4 of Pentacles. Like, as of right now, things feel kind of more promising, or they feel like they're getting better. So it looks like your connection's getting a little bit better, or it's improving. And it's because they are starting to see what they need to improve, what they need to work on here. Yeah, it's saying just to follow your intuition, okay, and just kind of wait and see what happens. But I'm getting with the Knight of Swords, High Priestess. This is somebody that is feeling guided to work on things with you. And I wouldn't 100% like lead the way. I would let them lead towards you and them work on it. Okay. Yeah. So this is somebody that's acknowledging what they've done, how they were kind of immature, how they were kind of reckless and foolish. And they're wanting to work on things, Tiffany, is what I'm seeing. All right, Cassius at 159.41. You're welcome, Tiffany. What does Cassius need to know? Okay, Cassius, there's somebody talking about you. There's gossip, there's rumors. They don't have their facts straight because I got the truth here in reverse. This is somebody that is talking about you. Spreading rumors, spreading lies. Because they feel like you turn them down. They feel rejected by you, or they feel like you don't want them. Yeah. This person's kind of, be careful. High Priestess, 4 of Pentacles, Chariot reverse. Page of Wands, the Moon, 7 of Pentacles. This looks like somebody that feels intimidated or feels upset by you. It looks like a masculine that feels like you're rejecting them, or they don't really know where they stand with you. And they're trying to cause drama, cause problems to get some kind of reaction out of you. I feel like with the High Priestess, 4 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, you're being called here to kind of hold back. So it looks like somebody kind of causing problems, causing drama, maybe instigating romantically to kind of see like what they can get with you, or like how they can get things with you by doing this. You're being guided here to kind of hold back and not give into it. Okay. Or they're trying to accuse you of something. It almost feels like there's drama, or they're trying to accuse you of doing something that you didn't do. And you're going to get a reaction from this. You're going to get mad. But it's saying, Cassius, to hold back and not react to what this person's trying to do. I have Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Gemini. All right. Alban at 201.25. What is coming next week for Alban? What's coming next week? Okay, you're not going to feel trapped anymore. And terms. Okay. Well, it looks like you and somebody are trying to be in a relationship. They don't feel stuck. They don't feel trapped. And you guys could be talking about commitment. Yeah, 3 of Cups. 10 of Swords reverse. 4 of Cups. And the Devil. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. 7 of Pentacles. It looks like you and somebody are very infatuated with each other. And you guys want to be in a relationship. But there's fears. There's a little bit of uncertainty here. It feels like you and somebody next week. Could be a Capricorn. I'm also getting water, earth energy. This is somebody wanting to kind of work together with you. And I see you guys on the same page, making terms here. If there's been some kind of fear, some kind of jealousy, I see you guys working things out. Somebody feeling a little bit like ignored or not talked to, or like kind of like blocked out. Somebody feels that way. And it looks like you guys are working out that situation. So it looks good. It looks like you and somebody are talking about a relationship or wanting to build one. Okay. Let me see if there's any other questions before I get off of here, because I'm about to get off of here. Okay. Yeah. So does any of you guys have any other questions before I get off? Because I got to get some stuff done today. So just let me know, guys. All right. And I'm going to try to do another members reading on either Friday or Saturday. Just kind of depends on my schedule and everything. But I'm going to make sure that you guys, if you don't get your first question, that you at least get either, if you only get one question or if you get 2, I'll make sure you guys get your questions regardless. So even if you aren't able to come on over the weekend, make sure to email me and I can do them through email if you would like me to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here, guys. I'll see you guys later. And thank you so much for the love, the support, the shares. Make sure to hype the reading afterwards if it lets you do that. And if you want to book personals, I do have availability. Everything's below in the description. Also, if you are a member and you sent me your members reading, I will be getting those out hopefully by today or tonight, later tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, worst case. I want to make sure all of the readings are done by this weekend so nobody's having to wait. All right. I'll see you guys later. Have a good day, guys. I'll see you hopefully either Friday or Saturday. I'll let you guys know.